welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video. It's going to be me getting ready for Halloween. Now, I'm going to tell you this is not me actually getting ready for Halloween just because Halloween is on Saturday and today is Thursday. But I didn't want to film it when I was actually getting ready for Halloween because I wouldn't have time to edit it and put it up on Halloween. I wouldn't be able to get it up until November, and I just thought that was silly. So whenever this goes up, it'll probably be as I'm getting ready. So I just want to let you guys know that. But I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to be getting ready for Halloween. I'm going to be doing the half skull makeup look, and I have this skeleton outfit from Victoria's Secret, which is just a big, it's like a onesie. It's a skeleton outfit, so I can actually wear it like year round. Like I don't even have to, not year round, but like in the winter. And so I figured that'd be fun and also comfy, so I can look super scary and comfy for Halloween. It's gonna be great. And it doesnn't have like footsies, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint in my feet and then slip them into heels, which I just realized I left at work. Great. But we're going to use some other heels. I will have the heels that I want for Halloween, but I think I have an extra pair that I can use instead for this video. But my plan is to wear the heels and then fill in my feet with the skeleton stuff too. And then I also have some hand gloves that I have that are skeleton that have like, you know, the fingers cut out, so then maybe I can fill in there. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but I just want you guys to know that this is how I'll be getting ready for Halloween. So before we get into the makeup, I first want to tell you guys what I was doing right before this video. Now, first of all, I jumped into this Victoria's Secret suit, but I also just had some DiGiorno pizza. It's so good. We have some leftovers from last night, so I had some of that while I watched The Walking Dead, which I won't show you where I'm at, but I'm getting caught up on the 5th season, and my goal is to binge watch it the rest of this weekend, get caught up on season 6, so I can start watching it as it goes on TV, just because there's so many spoilers out there, especially since I put up my Walking Dead makeup tutorial for Beth Greene, which I will link down below for you guys. But there's just so many spoilers coming up. I'm like, no one tell me. And I saw this magazine at work that like gave something away, and I'm like, I didn't see it. I don't think I saw that right. So I'm just gonna get caught up. So that's my plan. So for my Halloween makeup look, I'm going to be following Crispy's half skull makeup tutorial. So that is what I'm gonna be doing. So you guys are gonna watch me watching her and as I'm doing my makeup. So I'm really excited to try out her tutorial. Okay, so my cat was scratching at the door, and when I say my cat, I mean my girlfriend's cat, kept scratching at the door and crying. So I chased after her. Because I was annoyed, I wanted her to get away from the door. But then I realized, at least she made me realize that these glow in the dark. I'm so excited about that. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to start watching Crispy's makeup tutorial. So I will show you guys a little clip. But she's just pretty much like badass. I don't know if you see it, and I'll probably show like a bigger clip, but oh wait, I'll just blow this up for you. But she's awesome. Like, look at that. That is just gold right there. This is why she has 1 million followers. She's so incredibly talented. So I'm going to be following that makeup tutorial. So for the paint that I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using this cream makeup, just a black cream makeup and a white cream makeup. And then I'm going to go in with this sponge applicator. As you can see, there's stuff already on. It's for my zombie makeup tutorial. I apologize, guys. Like, I just don't have any time, and I thought there was an extra one of these that I threw in my bag, but I can't find it. And I found this out just before I was going to film this, so oh well, I'm just going to use it, and it's a lighter, it was the flesh tone color, so I'm just going to put the white on top of it. It's like completely dried out, so don't suggest actually doing that ever, but I mean, I'm going to work with what I got. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this hairband, and we'll get started. Yeah, all my other makeup brushes are dirty too, so story of my life. Who else cannot stand having to wash makeup brushes? Alright, so we're going to go in with the cream maker. What she did was she outlined the sockets first. So I'm not going to use that big sponge just because I want to make sure that it's precise. She didn't use a big sponge for that. She ended up using a brush kind of like this for the whole thing, but I'm going to go in with this to do the outline of the socket. Just going to pour, I just poured a little bit on there. So I'm going to have to, I don't know why, I think I can like see this far. I'm going to have to use my mirror. So, okay, so I would start right here. This is going to be kind of like a makeup tutorial, but I don't want to call this my makeup tutorial because I'm literally following what Crispy is doing. So that's why I'm making this a get ready with me video. So you guys are going to get ready with me following her tutorial because that's what I wanted to do for Halloween ever since last year. I didn't see this until like after I already picked out my Halloween costume, which was a mermaid, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to learn how to do this. So right now you guys are watching me learn how to do this. So this isn't going on as thick, so what I'm going to do is kind of do the outline of it and then fill in and then layer. Now I'm going to be using the sponge just because I'm not going to have patience for that little of a brush. I think the sponge will help. So this I don't need the mirror as much for right now. Just kind of fill it in. So yeah, what are you guys gonna, I'm gonna make this like a talking video too. Like, what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? I feel like I ask this like every video or every Instagram post, social media post, but I wanna know what you guys have decided. Because I know some of you have said that you've seen so many tutorials and you don't know what you're doing yet, but by the time this video is up, it's probably gonna be either the day before Halloween or Halloween. So let me know what you guys have figured out you're doing, or like, do you have multiple costumes? Because, you know, I'm sure some people are going out both Friday and Saturday. Maybe they wanna mix it up. I know I definitely would, but I think I'm just gonna go out Saturday, I think. Which is awesome that Halloween is on a Saturday, guys. Like, this is gonna be, it's awesome. And even next year's gonna be on a Sunday. You think that's not great, but at least at midnight when you're out, it's gonna be Halloween. So, you know, it's technically Sunday, but you're still out Saturday night. So I think that is awesome. And then next year we're just kind of screwed. Yeah, this makeup is like thin. I definitely think I'm gonna have to layer it, so I'm just gonna go all over. For some reason, when she's putting her makeup on, it looks like it's really thick. Like, her skin's not showing through as much. So I don't know if it's this paint, or what, but yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a lot of layering. And I gotta not spill this on this outfit. Goals for the night. Are you gonna go underneath? I don't know if she necessarily did that, but I want to get underneath just to make sure the jaw line is like completely covered. Just kind of like whenever you're contouring, you don't want to just sit it right on top. You want to kind of go underneath so it kind of blends down. Same thing with foundation too. Go back in with the original brush that I was using, just to see if that'll help layer better. Even if it takes a little bit longer because it's smaller. And then we're also going to layer the lips. So I'll just put a little bit there. Okay. I guess it's just about kind of getting that thick area, not spreading it out too much, maybe like dabbing it. Yeah, I feel like this brush is working better. I think maybe the sponge was soaking it up, so just note that. Now I'm going to go over the lips a little bit. Now, Crispy said to do a thin layer, but I feel like that's like not what I'm doing because I feel like too much of my skin is peeking through. Now, I would say go use the paint that she used, but she suggested to not use her paint because she said it would crack a lot. So I'm not sure exactly which one she used. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it's a good idea to try to test out different paints. So off camera, I went in with a hairdryer and I actually just blow dried my hair. Blow dried my face just because it was taking so long for the paint to dry. I don't even know if it's, no, still completely wet. So while my face continues to dry before we go in with the black makeup, I wanted to wash off this one brush that I'm planning on using. So I'm going to be going in with the Sonia Kashuk Brush and Sponge Cleanser. So this is just like a daily brush cleaner. So I'm just going to spray it on to a paper towel and then just dip the brush in there and get it off. This is not a brush cleanser that I recommend. It's usable. I'm gonna finish it, but out of the three that I've tried this one and an e.l.f. one, which I think smells disgusting. One makeup artist said she really liked it and she liked the smell, but I think it smells like nail polish remover. I never use it. And then the one that I love though is from Sephora. Their Sephora Daily Brush Cleanser, which I will link down below for you guys, is amazing. So I'm planning on repurchasing that one, but I still want to keep going out and trying out new stuff just to see if there's anything better. That's the thing though, you can still see like my skin tone. Like hers is like completely, I feel like I just need to go more over with this. Like I'm not happy enough with how white it is. So even though, I should wait for it to dry. I'm gonna add on another layer. I mean, I don't want my skin peeking through too much. I'm supposed to be this part is supposed to not be peeking out. So I'm just gonna kind of like pat it on. I don't know why I keep doing this. Every time I do these like complicated looks, I like to leave my hair pretty much all the way down. I don't know why I never put it up in a ponytail. I'm just like, no, let's just let my hair get paint. Get my hair in the paint. I don't know. Do you guys like your have a particular hairstyle that you have to do? Like, do you have to wear it up or down? And like, if you don't have it that way, do you feel uncomfortable? Like, I typically don't like it up. I'm much more comfortable with it down. Alright, so I finished doing the top layer, and then I went back in with a hair dryer to blow dry my face even more, but it's taking forever. I didn't think it would take this long to dry. It's probably because I'm layering it. I'm going to use this MAC concealer brush, this 195 brush, but she actually goes and puts like little notches at the top of her nose. She did the little notches. And then she works on her nose. So because we're doing the nose, I want to use a little bit bigger of a brush. I might even just continue to use this. I might not use the other one that I was thinking about using. So where we have it like right here, she outlines it on the top. So because I don't have too much on here, I'll start doing that. Okay, so here's the part where it's a little bit more complicated. I'm actually going to do the angled brush just because I want to make sure that I don't screw this up. So just get a little bit of black paint on there. She just said she used a little bit of product. And we're going to start in the mouth and pull it out. Okay, so just kind of going from where the ear is and the hairline meet, or that hair area, just where her cheekbone is. And bring it down, kind of curving it up a bit. Just a tad. Maybe I curved a little too much, but whatever. Just gonna use my brush and kind of like do this motion. And then she just starts kind of filling it in, so I'm gonna switch to the bigger brush just to get this part in. And then she's like dragging it out. So I'm gonna like wipe off some of the paint so like there's really nothing on it, and then kind of drag it, like feather it again, I guess I should say, just so it gives it a little bit more texture and shading. Yeah, see, it's gonna give it more gray around it. Now back to the smaller brush. She goes like right down the center from like the bottom of her nose, through her lips, down to her chin, I believe. Nope, not all the way down to her chin. Kind of like most of the way down. To pretty much like right where you feel when you're pulling down the brush and you feel like at the top of your chin, let's stop there. And then she's just gonna she just starts spacing out the teeth. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be going up and down until we meet these areas. And pretty much the teeth lines will go into that part of the jaw. And whenever you're going around doing the teeth, you don't want to go above where the nose area is. See how it stops here? That's kind of how you want it to stop. You might even want to go a little bit lower depending on how you did the cheek part, but you will see. Okay, so then she's going to start making the teeth actually look like teeth, so she like starts feathering stuff around, which to me is going to be the most complicated part. Because I'm just kind of like curving down this side, curving down that side, curving up, or we can still curve down. You know what I mean? Like a U kind of curve. I'm even taking paint that I see that's kind of clumped up and using that paint and moving it elsewhere. But yeah, once I have that basic structure, I want to kind of use what's left on the brush and then like kind of feather it, give it texture. a little hard to explain, but hopefully you guys can follow along with what I'm doing. It's about moving the brush around and using what's left on the brush, not like having anything too intense, and just kind of dragging it a bit. Then she makes the line across here darker. What I'm also doing now is going in between those teeth and then just doing a light shade in the center just to give it a little bit more depth. And she didn't necessarily do this, but I'm trying to connect the top just because I don't like that the teeth have nowhere to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll leave it more on the bottom. Top, I kind of want it a little bit more outlined, so I'm just going to shade it. By shading it, it's not 100% connecting it, but it's connecting it a little bit and getting that shading going. Okay, so now she's defining the cheek, making my life difficult. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that black paint, and I'm just going to do a little bit by little bit. And she goes right above this line here, which I really don't have that much space left, so I'm going to be really careful with this. And she just does a line that follows and shades it. And then she does a line right underneath the socket. I'm going to get a cleaner brush and just kind of wipe off anything that kind of cracked off, like this part that went on there. Like, some of the paint's still wet, so you can actually go in with a clean brush and then just pull it off. Right under here and defines it, but I ended up making this super thick, so I really don't have room to do that. So, just not going to do that.
But it was a good idea to block the camera.
Okay, so now she's just doing cracks in the jawline. So we're going to be using this angled brush that we've been using and just going to create like little cracks. Which that doesn't need to be perfect, so, which makes life easy. So I'm going to start here. And these are kind of like the veins that I did in my zombie makeup tutorial, except you're going to be black and they're going to be cracks and not veins. Go back in a little bit. And like, as you go through this, you may need to like touch up a thing or two, whether it moved off or you just hadn't gotten it before, but it's totally fine to like go back in. It's no big deal. So notice there's kind of this part over here is kind of bare. Fill that in a little. Alright, so I'm pretty much done with the face part of this, so unless there's like anything later that I want to touch up, but I do want to add on false lashes. Now I've tried to do this on camera before and I've sucked at it, because this is a get ready with me, you know, I feel like I would be doing you guys a disservice by not showing you my struggles. So this is like the 4th time I think I've applied false lashes. It's just, I would apply them more often, I just don't have the time for it. I mean, like, I don't know how anybody would, and so I usually like to use them for special occasions, and obviously Halloween tutorials are a special occasion. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Ardell lash glue, and I'm going to line it on top of my liner. If you're going to do this though, I'm only doing this way because it's easier for me, but if you do it, you need to make sure that this isn't too gloopy so it doesn't run into your eye. So I'm going to get closer. Let that focus. Just spread it. Now don't worry about messing up your eyeliner, because we're gonna go over top of it with liquid eyeliner. Place it on there. Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm gonna have to get real close, guys. Here I come. Yeah, see? We're gonna let it focus. Yeah. Oddly enough, closing my eyes and just concentrating my fingers has helped. So I always gotta get that corner. So I go back in, now that I have this place, I'm gonna go back in. Get that corner and adjust the lash. Oh, and I think we're good. Oh. While I was off camera, I found this. Nice clean sponge with the little feathers gone. Nice clean sponge. And I actually had another one. I found it in the other Halloween bag because I had to find these. I'm like, okay, I did not lose these. So we're gonna put those on in a second, but oh, really? So now we're gonna go with the NYC liquid eyeliner. That focus. Maybe. Maybe. All right, fine. Fine, camera. Don't focus on it. But here, let me put my eyeliner on. This will even everything out. All right, so now we're gonna put some dry shampoo and hairspray in our hair to give our hair body and then, you know, texture, so it's more big and voluminous. Fill in any roots. And then if your hair gets a little white, it's actually not that big a deal because you're dead, technically. But yeah, so Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. They also have like just a textured one, but this one can multitask. Like you can do both. And then I'm gonna go in with this Pantene medium thick hairspray. Had this forever. Actually, I had two, and this lasted me for at least both sets 4 years. I feel like. Woo. All right, so now that I've got our hair fluffed out, we're gonna put on these gloves. So I got these at Spirit Halloween. I got the outfit at Victoria's Secret. Well, it's from Victoria's Secret, but I bought it on eBay because everything sold out super quick. And normally I'm a small, but I got a medium, and it actually is a little tight. So it runs small if you're trying to buy it off of eBay, but you probably won't be because Halloween will be over by the time this is up. Like it'll be the day of or the day before. But if you wanted to get it for next year, you could always order that online because this is awesome. I mean, it glows in the dark. I don't think these glow in the dark, but at least the rest of me does. So super excited. So we got the gloves, so that helps fill in hands. If you wanted to get more intense, you could kind of fill in your fingers, but I'm just a little hesitant with the paint that I've tried. I feel like it's gonna come off super easily, and I don't want to be like at someone's house like touching everything and like getting it all gross. So I definitely want to experiment around with paint, paint that doesn't transfer as easy and whatnot, but I think these help a lot. Oh, and then I found these boots in my closet, so I'm just gonna be wearing these, which will keep my feet warm, which is nice whenever on Halloween it's probably gonna be really cold. Alright, so that's how I got ready for Halloween, or how I'm going to be getting ready for Halloween, but I'm so excited. I've really been wanting to do the Haskell since last year, ever since Amanda Ensing mentioned Crispy's tutorial on her channel. I was like, I need to do this. So I'm so happy that I finally did it. So this is a good practice run for me. I'll be good to go on actual Halloween whenever I go to do this look. I'm super excited. I think it turned out really cool. It's probably gonna scare my girlfriend, which is a bonus. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. So let me know down in the comments what you're gonna be for Halloween. If you like this tutorial, if you found it helpful, definitely go check out Crispy's tutorial so you can see how she did it. I try to give you guys little tips and stuff throughout the video, but hopefully those were helpful for you guys. But yeah, so if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, and then you will get notified whenever I do post videos. And then like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Alex, I can't talk. Now my cat's scratching the door. I'm pretty sure it's my girlfriend's cat. My Halloween makeup look, I am going to be going... First,